Let's see, we're in D, ain't we?
Spanish grass in A. job from our special guests here in Too Young, Too Old. Did ask Mr. David Sizemore how he thought his haircut was going to affect his playing, and he said it was a good cut, and it looks very sharp. Don't let it go to your head. Of course, he can't hear. He has no idea what I'm saying. I'm just joking. Anyways, we are at the bottom of the hour now, so we need to take a break and hear a word about this event coming up, and then I'm sure Bob will give us the weather forecast. There's an event coming on in downtown Mount Airy next Saturday, 1 week from today, at the Mount Airy Public Library, featuring music and storytelling all day from 10 until 4 o'clock. And he'll tell you more about that, and then we'll be back with more music from Too Young, Too Old after a word about the Mount Airy Storytelling Festival and a look at the weather forecast. I'm Jeannie Lowry, your merry-go-round host, and we'll be back with more music right after this. Thank you so much, Bob King. And I do want to tell you folks that we did have a hiatus from YouTube for a week or so back yonder, but we're back with that. If you have any trouble finding it, you can go to our Facebook page, WPAQ radio station, and click on the merry-go-round event, and there should be a link. You may have to copy and paste it to go to our YouTube channel, or you should be able to search it also, and there'll be an icon that says that the station is live. That's on YouTube. So if you have any questions, you know how to find me most of the time. If I can help it, I will try to let you know. So right now, back to more music with our special guest, Too Young, Too Old. That's Too Young, Too Old, our special guest for this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round.
I guess David could be the other young one today with
Yeah,
his clean-cut hair.
with a haircut.
We're going to feature Johnny again and let him sing y'all another one. This goes back a few days to this era. It's called When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again.
Yeah, it's one of them pretty love songs. I'll do this and send it out to my wife, Dolores. She might be listening.
When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold.
Can I?
We're gonna feature the guitar player now and turn him loose on one of his signature songs that he's been playing, I guess, as long as he's been playing in this band. He's been with me all but 6 months since I've had this band. Y'all make him welcome once again, Mr. Jake Brewer. G chord. Step it up and go.
You gonna take a break?
Johnny Johnson on the bass.
Good old man.
But wouldn't change you if I could right there.
Oh, that's good. Chico?
Right there in G. Wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change a single thing about you if I could. The way you are just suits me to a T. A princess in a storybook, a king upon his throne. That's what we are, and you belong to me. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I would wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven. You're everything that's good. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could. Give David a minute to tune up here, and we'll switch keys for our next song. Y'all know if Jake and David jumped out of a tree at the same time, which one would hit the ground first? Jake probably would, because David have to stop and tune a few times.
What?
You want to kick that off?
Go ahead.
Y'all have any words before y'all fill out?
Don't think that I'll be hanging around while you're having fun. I won't sit home crying over you. From now on, when you step out, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll lock your door, put out the cat, and I'll go step into. Yes, I'll go step into my honey, I'll go step into. I'll lock your door, put out the cat, and I'll go step into. Well, every time you come in late, we begin to fight. You tell me there are more fish in the sea, but the bait ain't what it used to be, and I've got news for you. After this, when you step out, I'll go step into. Yes, I'll go step into my honey, I'll go step into. I'll lock the door, put out the cat, and I'll go step into. Well, after this, when you come in, won't tell me where you been. Well, your hair messed up and your clothes don't fit you right. Don't start to yell if I look the same way too. You will know that I have been out stepping just like you. Yes, I'll go step into my honey, I'll go step into. I'll lock the door, put out the cat, and I'll go step into. Yes, I'll put out the cat, lock the door, and I'll go step into.
He does such a good job. All these guys do, and I think Charles is getting his guitar out. Charles, we can take a break right fast right now. You want to do that and get your guitar ready? Take one quick break. Okay. We're going to hear about another event going on next Saturday. That's down at the Sandy Ridge Elementary School for their annual Bluegrass Show. We'll tell you about that, and we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this. You'll love this, Charles. Eddie Lawson just texted me and said, would love to hear Charles do Back into Birmingham. So he was just about to do that, Eddie.
Great
So,
minds think alike.
They do. They do. Bob, we're going to go ahead and let the group play up until the 12 o'clock hour, if that's all right with you. So let's welcome back to the stage Too Young, Too Old.
Thank you, Jenny. This is another one I'd like to do in memory of my great uncle, and I could go on and on with stories about his and my days we shared together over there working on trucks and riding around up and down the highways in those trucks. This old Lester Flat number called Back into Birmingham. We'll do this for my good buddy Eddie Lawson. Read an ad in Chicago's Sunday paper. Help wanted semi-drivers needed bad. Walked in and said, I'd like to see your foreman. I told him all the experience that I'd had. He said, son, you're just the man I'm needing. He handed me the key and shook my hand. Pointed to the truck and said, I'll see you. Take that load of steel to Birmingham. Well, I finally got inside and got it started. Put it in a gear and started backing up. Tried every way to get it going forward, but I ain't never drove a big old truck. It wasn't easy backing through the traffic, and I'll bet I'm the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham. Well, the police pulled me over down in Nashville. What do you think you're doing? I just smiled. I said I just got tired of driving forward. I decided I would back up for a while. I backed it in a truck stop and said, fill it, and check the oil, it probably needs a can. They said, tell me which way are you backing? I said, I'm backing south to Birmingham. Well, there's gotta be a button on here somewhere that I can push to turn this rig around. I can back it fine out in the country, but I have trouble getting through the towns. But if I keep driving on, I'll finally make it, and I'll bet I'm the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham, and backed it all the way to Birmingham. Johnny, you got another one?
Let's see, there's a big over, let's see. I tell you what, go back to G. Let's do a little bit of a Little Cabin Home on the Hill. You want to do that one?
Yeah. G chord.
What is it?
Little Cabin Home on the Hill in G.
great job there. I want to tell you folks that David's listening in and sent a message how good the group was sounding. I want to be sure he told Johnny, or that I told Johnny he enjoyed hearing him play the bass. So I wanted to pass that along. Charles, we got time for one more. Will that be all right with y'all?
Now, see on that, Jenny, Charles is a portrait of a bluegrass fiddler. I'm an imitation of a bass.
I think you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Very good. Yeah, let's do one more.
Down yonder in G.
Down yonder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down yonder in G to wrap it up.
What is it?
Down yonder. All right, we're gonna wrap it up with a little fiddle tune here called Down Yonder. Thank y'all.
All right, great job from our special guest, Too Young, Too Old. Always do such a mighty fine job. We're going to do this. We do have music coming up from you, for you rather, from 12 until 1:30 from our special guest, Gaining Ground. And we're going to let them get set up and also give the folks a time to put away their instruments from the first group. And then we'll be back with more music with Gaining Ground. And also, just a reminder, you're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. This is the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ 740 AM and FM 106.7. We'll be back with more live music from the Earl Theater right after the news and weather. Thank you so much, Bob King, for just tuning in or just joining us. Had a great time with our special guests, Too Young, Too Old, for part one of the merry-go-round. Now we've got some more great friends of the radio station. Great to have them back on the broadcast. So help me make welcome for part two of today's show. They're from down around Moxville, North Carolina, Gaining Ground.
Thank y'all very much. Appreciate getting to be here today on the Earl Theater to broadcast today. Thank y'all for joining us. We're going to do an original tune by Mr. John Powell called Grandpa's Cabin. Just a few miles out of town, but now it's
called It Raced a Mile. Do you miss me, Caroline? Well, I miss you in Tennessee. Do you wish that I was there beside you? Well, I wish you were here with me. I know it's not the ideal situation. My heart become a part of the band. It's a common hazard in the occupation. You know I love you just as much as I can. So I'll drink till I hear you love me, and I'll run till I see your smile. Wish I could hold you forever. Somehow erase Well, tomorrow is Pennsylvania, then it's on to the city of sea. But I hold to your smile and to your misery until I can see you again. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all. Gonna turn this banjo picker loose on one for y'all. This one he brought to the band when he came. I never had heard it before. I heard him do it, but I really like it, and he does a fine job on it. So does the other folks too. But one called Armadillo Breakdown.
Ready?
Great job, our special guest gaining ground. If it'd be all right with the group, we're so close to the bottom of the hour. Could you do one more number before we take a break? Great number from our special guest gaining ground. Bob, we'll go ahead and catch up on our advertisements at this time and then take a break for the weather forecast. And we'll be back with more music from our special guest for the second portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast, Gaining Ground. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ. We'll be back with more music after this. And also appreciate our friends over there at the Mayberry Motor Inn. It's such a beautiful hotel here in Mount Airy. Motel, I guess you'd call it. But anyways, it's all on one level. You don't have to be concerned about riding the elevator or taking your stuff far away. You can pull right up to where your room is, all on one level. They've got air conditioning, of course, in the summertime, as well as a very nice swimming pool and a gazebo. So if you have folks that need to have lodging when to come into the Granite City, be sure and check with the folks at Mayberry Motor Inn. Our friends, the Snow Brothers, and they play music at the Fiddlers Convention, and we'll have to get them back on the merry-go-round soon. But tell them you heard about it here on the merry-go-round. Right now, we're going to go back to our special guest for this portion of today's broadcast, and that is Gaining Ground.
Thank y'all. We enjoy playing it. This is one we're going to do for y'all. My wife's going to sing it, called Lonesome Pine. He's going to do a gospel number for you, sacred song, one called Lord Don't Move That Mountain.
Lord, here I am again, down on my knees if there were no mountains low, I might forget to pray. And if there were no trials, Lord, I might even stray. But I know the higher the mountain, the sweeter the victory. Lord, ever remind me that you will walk beside of me. Oh Lord, don't move that mountain. Just give me the strength to climb. For if you move this mountain, I might grow weaker every time. And just as your son Jesus took the cross up Calvary's hill, oh Lord, don't move that mountain, so I may better do your will. Oh Lord, don't move that mountain, so I may better do your will.
Thank y'all.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna do one here I wrote. Let me stop and say, it don't matter what your politics are, you know, but we all ought to be rooting for our boys that's over there fighting for this country. And I pray the Lord brings every one of them back safe and sound. This is one about the forgotten man and woman who served our country and our military. It's called A Hero Just the Same. It's one I wrote. He spent 4 years in the service, trying to be all he could be. He went back to his hometown Thank you. You want to pick a little bit of John Hardy? Or? Sure. Let's do a little John Hardy. G chord or A?
Don't matter.
Wherever you want to do it. Here's an old tune that we're going to pick for y'all. One called Draw. I'm going to introduce this crowd to y'all. I'm going to start with the pretty one in the bunch. This is my wife, Lynn Powell. She's from Oxford, North Carolina. Down here on the banjo, we got J.R. McFalls. He's from Moxville, North Carolina. And Brad Wood, he's also from Moxville, North Carolina, but he couldn't be here today. He had to work. He got his director service license, so they keep him pretty busy over there.
I'd say.
But anyway, we wish we had him here. Miss him when he ain't here, but he's a vital member of the band too. Down here on the dobro, the only foreigner in the bunch. He's out Davidson County, over there in a little place called Welcome.
Yeah.
And his name is Mr. James Murdoch playing dobro.
Thank you very much.
My name is John Powell. I'm from Moxville, North Carolina too. I get to live where I heard. There's one little tune we're gonna pick for y'all called John Hardy.
Great job from our special guests here in Gaining Ground. Would like to mention this. I'll put it on Facebook as well, but I walked off the stage because Clyde Johnson's granddaughter came in, and I thought that might be her, and she came to look at his guitar here displayed on the wall, so we were glad to have her as a guest today. And right now, we're going to take a real quick break and hear another word from Mayberry Motor Inn, and we'll be back with more music coming up from Gaining Ground on today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. Thank you so much, Bob King. And once again, we appreciate Mayberry Music Center. We're going to hear from them in a little bit. And also appreciate the Mayberry Motor Inn, on the Andy Griffith Parkway. Brought you this preceding portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. Right now, we'll get back to more music and let the group do about 3 numbers, and then we'll take another break.
Years ago, in a town called Bethlehem, the Lord came to earth to be with man. There he bare a rugged cross of Calvary, so that a wretched one like me could still go free. I don't know why he went to Calvary, or why he would die for one like me. I don't know. It's pain and agony. All I know is that His love has set me free.
that was a wonderful Easter Brothers song there from Gaining Ground. And the time is now 1:02. We'll take a quick break and check in on the weather forecast. And then we'll be back with more music here from the stage of the Earl Theater, broadcasting live for the merry-go-round second portion today, featuring Gaining Ground. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge. This is AM 740 along with FM 106.7 WPAQ. King, and want to mention the sponsor of this portion of the program, and that's Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater, and of course locally owned and operated by members of the Easter family. And they'd like to invite you to stop by their music shop and check out their great selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. And they're at Mayberry Music Center. They do specialize in the Blue Ridge guitar, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. You'll find there a lot of times some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at a discounted price, and they always offer a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their new Blue Ridge guitars. They've also got strings as well as all kinds of accessories for your instrument. And if you do go by and you don't see what you're looking for, please do ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll find there, once again, a great selection of bluegrass music, bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from Mount Airy's own Easter Brothers. Mayberry Music Center is open Tuesday through Friday from 10 until 4, and on Saturdays from 10 until 3. Always closed on Sunday. That is Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this portion of the merry-go-round featuring Gaining Ground. Also, during the break, heard from David and Troutman. Wanted to tell the group, said the guys and gal were doing very well today on the program, enjoying the music. So with that, we'll go back to more music from our special guest, Gaining Ground.
All right, here's one called Furball Mail. it on your floor. Gonna get James around here to do one for y'all called the coloring book.
Today as I was walking on a field just down the way, sit down on a fallen log to pass the time away. And as I looked around me, the more that I did look, the more I realized I was viewing God's coloring book. I saw golden ray of sunlight, silver across the view, soft white floating clouds sailing o'er the skies of blue. The yellow dandelions, a pretty evergreen, red and orange flowers growing wild along the tree. And the more I looked around me, the more that I did look, the more I realized baby's cheeks. Blackness in a stormy sky, the ground and falling leaves, and the multicolored rainbow stretched out across the sky, and the purple haze of sunset just before the night. And the more I looked around me, the more that I did look, the more I realized I was viewing God's coloring.
walking really slow. I was going way too slow for that to get up here. We've had a great time on the merry-go-round. We're going to take one final break. If I'm not mistaken, Bob, let me know if I'm wrong, and we'll come back with about, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so, if my calculations are right, of music with our special guest, Gaining Ground. A reminder that the preceding portion of the broadcast has been brought to you by the fine folks over at the Mayberry Music Center right across the street here from the Earl Theater. They're open today, so if you're in and around downtown or headed that way, you can go by and see them or after the program at the Earl. We'll be back with more music coming up from Gaining Ground right after this. Just tuning in or just joining us, have had a great program today with Gaining Ground at Too Young, Too Old. So hope you can tune in again next week. We've got a special program planned for you for next week as well, as we do each and every Saturday here from the Earl Theater. We will have on the merry-go-round program just confirmed this. The Twin County Ramblers will be here along with the Autumn Ridge Band. And the Twin County Ramblers, they'll be joined by Kirk Sutphin next Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. It is in and around the birthday of Charlie Poole. He'd be over 100 years old, way over 100 years old. And we like to have those folks on around his birthday time because some of the descendants in that group were actually in the North Carolina Ramblers. So that'll take place, and then we'll have the great bluegrass group, the Autumn Ridge Band, joining us for part 2 of the program next week. Right now, we'll go back to our special guests here for this portion of the merry-go-round, Gaining Ground. Probably have enough time to do about 3 numbers, John.
All right, here's one called Loving Mountain. Ready up, let these guys pick one more for y'all up here called Shenandoah Valley. Valley, break down. Break down.
Here we go.
I'm gonna end a little bit differently. I'm gonna debut a song.
Oh, good. Original?
Yeah, original song, one that I wrote, called The Plea. Thank y'all for coming out and listening, and this song here, I like it. It's a little different for me too, but I like it. I like what it says. Listen to the words of it.
I'm going to get some skates for next week so I can go faster. Roller skates. That'll work real well, won't it? We've had a great time with Gaining Ground as well as our guest for the first portion of today's program, and that was Too Young, Too Old. going to be a great time next week as well. We want to tell you about that. Once again, March the 21st will be with the Twin County Ramblers and the Autumn Ridge Band. Be sure and stay tuned. I know Kenneth Barrier's got some live music coming up. I believe as part of his show, Doug Rohr will be there, and I think he's supposed to have an interview with Jim Lloyd as well. That's all coming up later on the Voice of the Blue Ridge as part of the Blue Ridge Spotlight. And with that, this is Jenny Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.